You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Starting with a recap of the prequels was a smart move. It's been almost 20 years since the last prequels movie, and while they've gotten a lot more love since their release, people watching might not have seen them recently.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power!
The recap being mostly about Anakin and him being the chosen one goes to show while this might be titled Obi-Wan, it has and always will be Anakin's story. Coruscant looking as beautiful as ever. Then it kicks off with Order 66, seeing it from inside the Jedi Temple, a place that we only got glimpses of in the movies. It does not disappoint, shows how formidable the clones are, and how terrifying this must be for the younglings. The glow in the lightsabers look amazing. While they weren't that bright in the movies, it adds to the atmosphere and gives the show a look of its own. The Emperor repeating, with Jedi dying in the background, perfectly sets up the tone for the show and gets me excited before the title screen even shows up. The way Obi-Wan's name is made out of sand, the thing Anakin hates is beautifully done, showing Anakin's hatred for Obi-Wan in a single move. The 10-year drop, 10 years of the Empire, 10 years of secluded Obi-Wan. If you weren't feeling hopeless for Obi-Wan, you certainly are now. The first time we've seen an Inquisitor in live action, and it does not disappoint. Does this mean I have to go watch Clone Wars now?
Now, if he were smart, he'd keep moving, but the Jedi Code is like an itch.
This speech is great. While he is a bad guy, nothing he says is wrong. The Inquisitors are smart, and they're a great antagonist for Obi-Wan.
You'll never find us all.
Stopping the lightsaber short is so cool, but it looks painful to be hurt this way. First time seeing Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan in 17 years, and man is he as handsome as ever.
It's only half. Please, I have a family.
One more word, I take it all. Keep moving. Something you want to say?
Going from the last scene of a Jedi not being able to see people get hurt, to Obi-Wan not helping others shows how he's been able to survive for so long. Obi-Wan using an R2 unit to make sure his house is secure is pretty neat and reminds me of Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi. When are we going to get food like this in our world? It seems convenient. That is the ship Luke has in A New Hope. Cool to see where he got it from. This Jawa is resourceful and kind of adorable.
Well, don't count on it. I've heard the Jedi are all but extinct.
Would you say you are the last Jedi?
Yes.
It makes sense Obi-Wan has PTSD from the prequels, and adds so much to his character. You can see he still cares about Anakin.
Master Qui-Gon. Master.
And after his nightmare, he turns to his old master, the person he started this journey with and who asked him to train Anakin. Like father, like son.
Now this is pod racing.
You're looking for somebody else.
What are you doing here, Obi-Wan?
My name is Ben.
Obi-Wan trying to gaslight this Jedi is the funniest thing ever.
Please. What about the people that need us? What about the fight?
The fight is done. We lost.
And this Jedi not realizing they lost the war is heartbreaking. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. The first time we're seeing the surface of Alderaan, and it looks like a cross between Naboo and Coruscant. This Leia fake out is not only for the mother, but also for the audience, since before the show came out, young Leia was not in any of the promotional footage.
No Lola for the rest of the day.
But she didn't do anything.
This casting of a young Leia is so on point, and she's so sassy. If Carrie Fisher was still with us, she would love this portrayal. Tim wins for this casting choice, and every sassy interaction, since I'm not going to win them all. I'm not sure how much was practical or CGI, but the way the knife cut through the meat was oddly satisfying.
It's just a toy.
It's a lot more than that.
This entire conversation is heartbreaking, but you can tell Owen really cares about Luke and just wants to keep him safe.
Save his family.
That being said, even when he and his family are threatened, he still doesn't give Obi-Wan up. Owen is the GOAT.
I didn't come here to end slavery. I came to eat your food.
These people are awful. Someone really needs to blow this planet up. I can only imagine the fear going through Obi-Wan's mind in this scene. Being contacted by the one person he hoped he would never hear from again must be terrifying.
We can't trust anyone else.
What about the Senate?
His name is Sheev. Obi-Wan has now seen what happens when he doesn't help someone. It doesn't end well, even if he was trying to protect them. He now sees the choice he must make, whether he wants to or not. I like how even after Obi-Wan has been alerted there's an intruder, he doesn't pull out a weapon or anything. He just walks in.
There is no one I trust more with my child than...
Even after 10 years, the respect for Obi-Wan is great. It really shows how amazing he was in the prequels and how good of a person he is. It's crazy how after so long, Obi-Wan is able to perfectly find his lightsabers while they've been buried in a desert. Ooh, there they are. It's great seeing these two lightsabers in front of a prequel character again.
Fought beside her father during the war. He'll come.
And of course, Reva's behind this. She wants Obi-Wan, and her being a youngling, she has knowledge that other people won't, like Bail and Obi-Wan knowing each other.
Well, you coming or not?
That question, he's gotten this far, but getting on that transport is the last choice he has before he can't turn back. He's questioning if he could do it at this point, and I like how he hesitates for a second before deciding, yes, I'm going to do this. And yes, showing the lightsaber is very dangerous, and he does it almost immediately. But oh boy, is it worth it to see a lightsaber in Jedi robes, kind of like Qui-Gon in Episode 1. Gives me chills.